A woman will never stay with a man who can't control himself. Here's the harsh truth. A woman may forgive your mistakes, but she will never stay with a man who can't control himself. Anger, jealousy, desperation. Every time you lose control, you lose her respect. And once respect is gone, love doesn't last. Today, we'll uncover the Stoic truth every man must learn about self-control. 1. Why self-control is the foundation of respect. Respect is the currency of love. Without it, no relationship survives. And for a man, self-control is the foundation of respect. When a man loses his temper, begs for attention, or lets emotions rule him, he becomes unpredictable. To a woman, unpredictability is weakness, not strength. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." A woman needs to feel safe in your presence, not just physically, but emotionally. If she sees you crumble every time life tests you, she won't admire you. She'll quietly distance herself. So what does losing control actually look like in modern men? Let's get specific. 2. Signs of a man without control. You might not scream or punch walls, but losing control shows in subtle ways. Constant jealousy, checking her phone, demanding reassurance, overreacting to small problems, drinking too much to escape stress, letting anger or sadness dictate your actions. These habits may feel normal, but to a woman, they signal weakness. She sees a man enslaved by his emotions instead of a man in charge of them. Stoicism teaches emotions are natural, but acting on them blindly is dangerous. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." And no woman will stay with a man who isn't free. So, if weakness drives her away, what kind of strength actually makes her stay? 3. What true Stoic strength looks like. True strength is not suppressing emotions, it's mastering them. A Stoic man feels anger, jealousy, or sadness like anyone else, but he chooses his response with reason, not impulse. Imagine two men. One yells at his partner in anger, the other takes a deep breath, pauses, and speaks calmly. Which man will she trust? Which man will she respect? Strength is calmness under fire. It is knowing your values and refusing to let emotions pull you away from them. This doesn't mean being cold, it means being steady. A woman stays with a man whose presence feels like a rock in the storm. That steadiness comes from Stoic discipline. But many men unknowingly sabotage themselves. Here's how they lose her respect without even realizing it. 4. How men lose her respect without knowing. It doesn't always take a dramatic meltdown. Sometimes it's the little cracks that erode respect, saying, "I can't live without you," ignoring your own goals to please her, apologizing for things you didn't do just to avoid conflict. These actions may feel like love, but to her, they scream insecurity. A man without control over himself tries to control her instead, with guilt, neediness, or fear. The result? She stops seeing him as a partner and starts seeing him as a burden. The Stoics warn that attachment without reason is slavery. If you cannot stand on your own, you cannot truly love. So how do you live with control, strength, and dignity as a Stoic man? Let's put it all together. 5. Living with control. The Stoic path. The Stoic path is simple but not easy. 3 rules. 1. Master your reactions. Pause before you act. The first feeling is not in your control, but your response always is. 2. Build discipline. Exercise, journal, meditate. These daily practices train your mind to stay steady. 3. Detach from what you cannot control. If she leaves, accept it. If she stays, respect it. Never cling. Self-control is not about suppressing emotions. It's about ruling them. A woman will never stay with a man who can't control himself, but she will deeply admire, respect, and love the man who can face storms without breaking. So, remember, you don't lose women because you feel too much. You lose them because you can't control what you feel. Master yourself and respect will follow. Subscribe for more Stoic truths that every man needs to hear.